Hello guys and welcome back to San Marino, episode number 63 of Minnows to Kings here with SS Cosmos, where today we are taking on Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. We then got Mura coming to San Marino. Things to last with us, things are going very, very well for us. You can see we've got £15 million in the bank with those training facilities being improved. Currently expected to be completed in March. We've also made a signing who's joining us in January. It is Nicolo Kudryk, who is a centre forward. He's a very good player. He is an improvement on Martins. Of course, we know how Martins was for us last season. Played very well. It's just an improvement in every area. Martins has also come to us complaining, not so much complaining. He just doesn't think he's good enough to play for us anymore, which is a good sign. It's a sign that the club itself is growing in stature, which is good. Happy with that. Incidentally, this is the third time now that I've tried to record this game. I keep getting to half time and the game crashes. So if we come back in the second half, if we have a jump cut and I've simulated this match, it's crashed again. I'm not entirely sure why it's doing it. It's possibly because the laptop is getting very, very hot. But hopefully it works this time. Anyway, we're going to go with Fry, Hedegaard, Sesse and Campbell as the sort of back central four there, with Fisher and Saravia as the two wing backs, Sonogo, Mazis, Seri, and then Albust and Andrio as the front two. It's going to be a difficult game in San Marino, not in San Marino, at Stamford Bridge. And funnily enough, when I recorded it the second time, I actually said San Marino there as well. Chelsea are playing the kids again. One good bit of news is that Haaland is actually injured, which I'm super excited about. But this is the kids that we're going to be playing against, other than Rafinha and Brian Hill, who I believe plays for Wolves in real life. Correct me if I'm wrong. But hopefully the game works this time. Otherwise we may have to skip it. So let's go. Stamford Bridge game is televised. Hopefully the game just doesn't crash. I've restarted the laptop after the second crash, so hopefully that makes a bit of a difference. But we have started the brighter team here at Stamford Bridge. Of course, qualification is on the line for us as well. If we can pick up a result against Chelsea, then we possibly could qualify. I think it relies on Mura beating Nice though, which is probably not going to happen. It seems how Nice are already beating Mura. We just have to make sure that we win that game against Mura and that Chelsea do us a favour and beat Nice for us, which would be great. Approaching half-time though, we haven't had a highlight. It's been a very, very even game. Right, this is the test. This is the test. Are we going to get past it? We are. We are. That's the furthest I've got in the two crashes that we've had. We're playing well. It's the first highlight of the game. It's a free kick by Rafinha. It's towards Anjorin at the far post and he's headed it over. Mura have pulled a goal back against Nice there. Rafinha now with the free kick for Chelsea. Reece Fry makes a good save there to keep us at 0-0. But 52 minutes on the clock. 0-0 at Stamford Bridge is fantastic. Rafinha with the corner. It's headed clear by Campbell. Now Bjorn Fischer picks up the ball. Can he get Cosmos away at the other end? He's advanced into the final third of the field. Chelsea streaking back in numbers. Bjorn Fischer comes back to Saravia instead though. Both wing backs on yellow cards is a little bit concerning. Saravia loses out to Anjorin there, which is unfortunate. And now we're getting highlights thick and fast. It's Sailmakers to Pierre to Marias. Marias he's been allowed to run, but it's a comfortable save by Fry. Nice are now 6-1 up against Mura, so that's not going in our favour, is it? One thing that I did notice with the crash is some of these ratings started disappearing. 67 on the clock though. Let's look to make some changes. The wing backs have had poor games, but I believe Benoit is actually injured. But we're going to get him on. The yellow cards is a little bit concerning. We're also going to bring Ramirez on for Sesse. Seri's not had the best games. You know what? Let's get Ottaviani on. The San Marino player, he's not too bad if we're entirely honest, and he's played very, very well for us. So we'll make that triple change. See if that does us any better. With 20 minutes to go, we're holding on to this draw here, which will be an absolutely fantastic result. To beat Chelsea, to draw with Chelsea twice, would be awesome, and that leaves us in an excellent position in the group. to still potentially win the group as well. Maybe. Wouldn't be mathematically out of it. I'll find out at the end of this game. If Chelsea qualify, then that probably means that we can't win the group. We've given away a penalty, though, in the 89th minute. It's 100% going to be a penalty. Campbell has pushed their player over. No, it's Anjorin. Reece Fry saves it, though. Get in, Reece. Come on, lad. What a great save. A poor penalty. But we're into the final minutes of injury time now. And we've done it. We've held on to a draw at Stamford Bridge. Coincidentally, we were drawing as well the 2 times that the game crashed. So it's not like we were getting beat and I've turned it off or anything like that, just to so we didn't get beat. We were drawing both times, but I'm pleased that the game hasn't crashed, because I was getting a little bit concerned there that I've come this far in San Marino, and I couldn't get any further. £179,000 in the bank, though, not the greatest. But Reece Fry, you were absolutely outstanding, mate. Well done. We are actually scouting another player as well. Looking to bring him in, if I can find him again. He plays for Everton. Let me just quickly show you him. We're scouting him. He is in the senior squad, but he's not actually registered. I've pressed on the wrong thing. It says Zeno de Bast. We are scouting him. The Belgian 24-year-old centre-half. We've declared our interest in him. He's played a lot of non-competitive games this season. Have had a bid accepted in the past for him, but he's not interested. So we're currently trying to get him interested, basically. And as a result, we're attending the under-18s game against Sunderland, hoping he plays, basically, which would be great. Apparently it's one of the ways that you sign some of these players who don't want to sign for you. Anyway, I'm rambling. I've got, 3 games to play before we get to the Mura game. Mura is now going to be important. Chelsea have qualified. So we need Chelsea to beat Nice, and we need to beat Mura. Otherwise, it is the Conference League for us. If we come third, which we're guaranteed to now finish at minimum of third, we will go into the Conference League first knockout stage. But I'll be back with you guys in just a minute for the second half of the episode. Alright, hello guys, welcome back to the second half of today's episode. Enes Mura, we welcome to San Marino. We are currently sat third in the group. We need Chelsea to win over Nice, and we also need to beat Mura ourselves. They've got a goal difference of -25. They've only scored 3, and one of them was against us. They've scored against every team they've played against, so we need to beat them, really. We have just completed another sign-in. Josu is actually leaving. We've got a lot of players now coming to us saying that they don't think that they're good enough, which is fantastic. We have, though, agreed the signing of Alex Garrido, £500,000. He is a defensive midfielder/midfielder. If we just have a look at him here, he is pretty decent. We will more than likely utilise him as a mezzala on attack. He's got some good attributes for that position. If we have a look at our best player in that position, which is probably Sinogo, you can see Sinogo is a bit more rounded, but Garrido is better in other areas. He's actually probably more suited to playing as a defensive midfielder. But if we change Sinogo over here to Cooper Mazes, who is our other mezzala, you can see Garrido is much better than Cooper Mazes. So we may be saying goodbye to Cooper Mazes pretty soon. Maybe. We'll see if some of the Australian clubs come back in for him. Again, they came in this summer. We've also put a bid in for Luca, who is a 30-year-old defender. He's a little bit old for my liking, but he's got great tackling, great work rate. He's okay pace-wise, got good balance. Jump, reach and heading are a little bit concerning. He's only 6 foot for a central defender. But again, if we compare him to our best central defender at the minute, which is possibly Ray Campbell, you can see that Luca is an improvement on Ray attributes as well. They're just a big improvement. So it's a small improvement, but it's an improvement, which is what seems to be the way things are going over in San Marino for us. We're having slow progress with minor improvements. But today, anyway, Mura must-win game. We're going to go Fry, Campbell, Hedegaard, and Brizzy's going to get a game in Europe for us. Saravia and Fisher are going to play as the wing-backs. That's pretty much standard. Sonogo and Sese as the two Metzalas. Ottaviani is also going to get a game, and we're going Albust and Andrio up top. So let's get into it. Let's just pray that Chelsea do us a big favour against Nice if we are to get into the knockout stages of the Europa League. Of course, whatever happens, we're into a European knockout stage, because we would drop down to the conference if we did actually finish third in the league, in this little group stage, should I say. But we should comfortably beat Mura. Chelsea should beat Nice as well, if we're being entirely honest. Sonogo with the early corner though for Cosmos, and Nicholas Hedegaard gets his head on the ball, and we are now 1-0 up inside the 13th minute. It looks like the rain's absolutely chucking it down here in San Marino, which is quite unusual, to be fair. It's normally quite hot and sunny. It's a great corner though. Hedegaard rises highest, and that's exactly what he's done his entire career for us from these corners, and that does now put us second in the group. Of course, if Nice do draw with Chelsea, that's also enough for us, as long as we beat Mura. Mario Gonzalez though for Mura. It's a good ball into the box. Panic has been pushed. It appears we've given away a penalty again. It's gone to VAR. It has been given as a penalty. Luca Brizzi pushed a Panic there. Can Reece Fry repeat his heroics of the Chelsea game and save this penalty? He goes the right way, he gets close to it, but he can't save it. And Mura have kept up their record of scoring, which is good for them. Not good for us though. We need the win. We were second momentarily. Chelsea are actually beating Nice now, which does actually leave us in second on head-to-head. So that's that combination against Sonogo to Hedegaard. Yeah, courtesy of our 4-0 win away in Nice, it does mean that we actually outscored Nice in the two games that we played against them, which would see us go through on the head-to-head. So a draw here, a Chelsea win is enough. A win for us and a draw or a Chelsea win in that game is also enough. Sesse's about to get sent off though. And are we self-destructing here? Ottaviani's going to drop back to the Mezzala. Have we hit the self-destruct button in this game? We're going to get into half-time. We have been the better team, but it's not been the best of games for us. I've told them that they're unlucky, but I'm also going to come out and shout at them in the second half. We're hanging on to qualification by the skin of our teeth here. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to change this. We're going to get the latest scores up. Saravia with that long throw-in. The keeper's punched it away. Ottaviani wins it again. It's back out with Saravia. He's forced it all the way back to Brizzi, who gave the penalty away. He needs to make up for that. It's now Albust to Andrio. Feeds Ottaviani, and Ottaviani with a poor effort there. It's easily saved by Koos. Let's get late scores up here. Let's see how Chelsea are going. They're 3-0 up. We're safe there, I think. I think we're safe. Providing that we don't get beat by Mura. We're going to make some changes though. We're going to bring Andre off. If you have a look at him, he did fantastically for us in the European Champions League qualifying with 9 goals in 8 games. This is now his 6th game in the Europa League. He scored 1 goal. His ratings are pretty poor. So we are going to bring Mousy Martins on. I think that's probably all. We're going to change one of the midfield as well, because I'm not entirely happy about these 2 yellow cards, although they are our best performance on the pitch. So we'll leave it. I think we will leave it. We'll just get that changed. Andrea's not impressed me in the Europa League. Chelsea now 4-0 up, so all we have to do is not lose. It's another long throw in by Saravia, but it's too close to the goalkeeper again, who comes out, claims it. very easily. But we've won the header defensively there. But it is Mura with the ball. Bozic to Mario Gonzalez. Looking for the really long named guy, Milihuzinovic. Albus, though, with the effort from outside the area, it's just gone wide of the post. We're going to have another shout at the boys. We need to win this. We absolutely need to win. This is the most winnable game that we've had in this group stage. And it looks like the one that we're not going to win. Fisher picked up an injury there. So we get Benoit on. We've got a couple of minutes left. It doesn't look like we're going to get the win. Although saying that, we've got 30 seconds left. And we do have ourselves a highlight. It's Ray Campbell advancing with the ball. He feeds Saravia. Saravia down the right hand side, looking to get the ball into the boxes towards Martins, but it's headed clear by Bozic. And now Mura on the attack. This is danger for Cosmos here. Horvat's been allowed to go a long way with the ball. He's going all the way. Rhys Fry makes the save again. And he's pulled us out of trouble a couple of times, Rhys Fry. It's Milihuzinovic with the corner, though. It's towards Tommy Hovart. What's just happened? What has just happened? We are throwing it away. We've thrown it away. We've absolutely bottled it. Sesse getting sent off has not helped the cause whatsoever. But we've bottled it. I'm not happy with them. Nice. Chelsea did the business for us. Lukaku grabbed himself a penalty. But we've conceded a 95th minute goal, which sees us drop down into the Conference League. We've absolutely bottled it. We need a squad rebuild. We need some much better players through the door. I'm so angry. We've made it to the Conference League, though. I'm so angry about that. When's the draw? When is the draw? Does it tell us when the draw is? The start date is the 8th. No, that's the competition. Draw date is the Monday, the 13th of December, so it's in 4 days' time. So I'm going to click forward quickly. I'm going to get that draw out the way. While I'm clicking forward, I'm going to try and calm down a bit because I'm not happy about that Mura game. I'll be back in a minute with the draw. Right, guys, here we are then at the draw for the first knockout round of the Conference League. I'm still seething. Have been knocked out in the Europa League. This looks... The teams that are left in here, though, looks encouraging. I can't see any big names. We've beaten Genk and Braga before. I can't see any. Rosenborg, maybe. Trabzonspor, maybe the biggest names here. We've got a real chance of actually progressing in this competition. Let's stick it on automatic, though, and see who we're going to get. We've got Aris from Greece out first. They have been drawn against the Norwegian side at Rosenborg. Genk, we'd like Genk. Voskia, get Genk though. Cosmos, here we go. A Hungarian team. Feheva. That means I've got some awesome names to try and pronounce when we come up against them. It's fantastic. We'll just let the rest of the draw play out. Ren are probably the biggest team, along with Trabzonspor there. Sarajevo from Bosnia. Let's have a look at Ferevar FC. Reputation slightly better than ours. I believe we've actually got better training facilities, which is a surprise. 14,000 capacity stadium. I've got a Portuguese player. We can't see any of his attributes, which is a good thing. He's their vice captain. He looks quite handy though. Ivan Petriak, the Ukrainian. He looks quite handy. But this is who we're drawing against, and I think we've got a fantastic chance of progressing. The first game is going to be in February, though. It's 2 months away, so I've got a lot of Football Manager to play between now and the next episode to get me through to this game. Obviously, we'll do both legs as the next episode. But thank you guys very much for watching our bottle job. There's no other words to describe it. It was a bottle job. Yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching. As always, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps me out immensely. I've been Dean, and I'll catch you all next time.
I don't really know what comes next, I'm just doing my best.